In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to inset lace into the skirt. Now, it's not going to be just sewn to the hem. We can insert this across the skirt on an angle. We can cut out a little piece and just put the applique here almost. You can apply this technique to just about anything you're working on, and it'll really elevate the style. Since this month's pattern is the Biasoni slip skirt, I decided it was time to do some lace insets because a lot of my vintage slips have a lot of inset lace around the bottom, up the sides. Sometimes there's even an applique that you can see through. It's cut out in the back. So we're going to go over this technique so you can make beautiful things. And I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Speaking of the Biasoni skirt, if you didn't know, I have a sewing club. I put out a new sewing pattern every month along with tutorials and tips on how to sew it. You also get access to the Discord, and I always add bonus content to the sewing club. So make sure you check it out if you're not a member yet. There's a link down below. So let's start adding some lace to our Biasoni skirt. The first thing we need to do is decide where do we want our lace to go. Let's go over a few options. So a simple classic option would just be putting it parallel with the hem, but up higher from the hem. You could even do a couple rows of it. You could place it going from the waist down. You could even place two pieces of it mirroring itself, going down one of the sides. That could be really nice. Or you could place it on an angle. Now, since this is going to be sheer, you would see the sheer all the way up to the hip, which is kind of sexy, very Versace to me. And we're gonna do this option. We're gonna go a little risque for this, so that way we can just really have some fun. Now that we know roughly where we wanna place the lace, it's time to pin it down. So when you're pinning this, you can really put it anywhere. You could just cut out one little motif, put it on the bottom corner. You could do whatever you like. So I'm going to be going from seam to seam just on the front of the skirt. You could also have it go all the way around the skirt to the back. So I'm going to be starting at the seam, and I'm just going to fold back this little piece of lace here and place it at the seam. And since I want it to go on an angle, I have to make sure I am angling my lace. And I'm going to be pinning the top and the bottom of it. We want to make sure we are securing this so it does not move at all while we are sewing it. Otherwise, you're going to get some bad wrinkles and it's going to pull a little bit funny. You can even pin in the middle of the lace if you like. We just want to make sure we really secure this. Also, make sure you're not stretching your fabric. And since the Biasoni skirt is cut on the bias, you want to be really careful that you're not stretching the fabric because it loves to stretch on the bias. So even after you put some pins in it, just lay it down and make sure everything's looking flat and smooth. You can even pick it up, make sure it's laying flat and smooth. If you start to see any weird bubbles or wrinkles, unpin and repin. Now when I'm getting down to the other seam, I'm going to cut some of my lace off, but leave extra. So that way I can tuck it under on an angle. And then that extra there we will cut off. We don't want it poking out funny like that. So sometimes at this point, a mistake people make is cutting out the back of the fabric from the lace first. What we want to do is secure the lace or the design, the applique, to the garment first, and then we will cut away from the back. And I've got some tips for you with that. And when we're sewing this, it's really important to make sure you're choosing a short, narrow zigzag stitch. Remember, a zigzag stitch finishes the edge of fabric to prevent it from fraying any further. And that is why we want to choose that stitch when applying the lace. So when I'm sewing, I'm going to be sewing at the very, very, very edge of the lace, around the scallop, and then across the top. So I have my zigzag stitch selected. To keep it nice and small, I have a width of 2.5 and a length of 3.5. So I'm going to add that zigzag stitch on the lace completely. So we're not getting any of the zigzag on the skirt. It's at the very edge of the lace, only on the lace. I've engaged my needle down button, so every time I stop, my needle is in the fabric. I've also backstitched at the beginning. I'm going to remove any pins before I get to them. We do not want to sew over the pins, will damage our delicate fabric. And while you're sewing, be sure you don't stretch your fabric out. When I get down to the seam, needle down, foot up, and turn, sew over the edge of the lace by the seam. Backstitch when you get to the end, and let's take a look at it. Now that the lace is sewn down, we're going to turn the skirt inside out. So you can see the stitching on the back where we went all the way around the lace. Now we need to cut away from the fabric that's behind the lace, and the best way to do this is with duckbill scissors. You're going to notice that they have this funky shape on the bottom. It's to prevent you from cutting your fabric underneath. They also get called applique scissors. You can start anywhere when you're working with your design. So I'm going to pick up the back layer, kind of rub it in my fingers, make sure I do not have that lace in my fingers, and I'm going to snip into the fabric. Feels scary, right? And now we are going to work our way over to the edge, making sure we are not cutting our lace in underneath. And I have my duckbill underneath, and we're going to cut right next to the zigzag. And if we lift that up, you can see there's our lace design hiding under there. So now I'm just going to continue. Now we have that fabric cut away in the middle, but we're not done yet. We need to clean up the ends. So I have this extra lace chunk in here because I folded back my lace while I was sewing it down at the side seams. So I'm going to cut away the extra chunk of lace on both ends. So we also have it down here. Now it's time to turn it right side out and reveal our design. So now we have this beautiful diagonal stripe of lace going through our skirt. It adds such a beautiful touch of whimsy and delicateness to the skirt. Let's put it on the dress form and take a look at it. And here's our skirt on the dress form. Look at how beautiful that lace inset is. It just adds a little touch of that whimsy, extra detail. It helps elevate the garment. I hope you found this tutorial inspiring, so that way you can add different lace designs and trims to your skirt and make it just a little bit more delicate and feminine. And again, it doesn't have to go just on an angle. It could be across the bottom, it could be down the side. Maybe it's just a little motif in the corner. If you have any questions about it, leave it down below. I'll get back with you as soon as I can. If you enjoyed the tutorial today, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when the new tutorials come out. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for watching today, and let me know what other tutorials you would like to see. And if you want to know what's going on in the studio today, make sure you check out the Instagram stories. And if you want to learn more about sewing, make sure you check out the online and in-person classes. And remember, the skirt pattern is a part of the sewing club, or you can get it on the website. Thank you so much for watching today. Bye!